So what is up, my broskies? It is me, Lupus, aka Noah, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my personal opinions on the Xbox One, as it was called. And I did try and get a video out yesterday, and I had some clips from the actual release in the video in the background, but because of copyright issues due to the FIFA part of it, which I should have just cut out, I was unable to upload it. But now I'm doing it again. And I'm just going to have like a little clip at the beginning of the Xbox 720, and then at the end, I just have a little Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay for you guys that I did pretty decent in. I just figured, hey, I'll smack that in there, and there you go. But let's go ahead and get started in talking about what they said was released in it, and what you can imply and insinuate from what they said, and my opinions on it. Now, when they showed the Xbox, I was so excited. Like, I thought it looked beautiful. And then the more I look at it, the less I think it's beautiful. And it's kind of like whenever you see a girl and you're like, oh damn, she's fine. And then you watch for a little bit and then you find out she's a man. And but it was just so awkward because at first I thought it was so awesome. It was like, oh my god, it looks sleek and futuristic and I love it. And then I was like, looks like a VCR, and I didn't know what to do. I like the way it looks. Now, I'm not going to not get the Xbox because of the way it looks. I like the way it looks. I think it looks nice, but I'm disappointed that it didn't look better. After all these years of seeing all these, photoshopped images that are supposed to be the Xbox, I thought it might look a little bit better. Even that one that was very blockish from the Xbox, the official Xbox magazine, where it was very blockish but it had rounded corners, that in my opinion looked better than this. But this doesn't look bad. I like it, and I can't really complain about the way it looks when all of its capabilities just outshine everything that's bad about it. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the features. Well, actually, before we talk about the feature, I want to talk about the controller. I've watched a couple of videos on people talking about what they thought about it, and they didn't like it. I don't understand why. I love the way the controller looks. I don't really care much about the way the console looks, but the controller, I like it. People are saying, why did they have the Xbox logo on a separate part? Like there's two pieces, Well, I don't really care. What does it matter? It looks cool to me. It looks kind of like a combination of the current Xbox controller and the original Xbox controller, which I like. And they added more ergonomics to it. It's more form-fitting to the hand. People were thinking that it looks too fat, or too flat compared to the current one. But it doesn't really look flatter. I don't see the flatterness at all. Here I am making up words today, guys. But it looks about the same shape, but they just added a little bit cooler feel to it. It has like the matte finish on the controller, and then it has like the glossy part on top. I just like it. I like the way it looks. And then the battery pack is, more discreet and less obtrusive as it is on the current controllers. But I like the way it looks, and if you guys don't, then that's your own opinion, I guess, because I like the way it looks. That's just me. But let's go ahead and talk about the features of the Xbox. They did say that it has 8 gigabytes of RAM. And for those of you who are not very familiar with computer talk or anything, that is a lot. I have an Alienware, an M11X, and I think it has like 5 or 6 gigabytes of RAM, and that's a lot. I know that like the highest Alienware probably has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and for an Xbox to have that, that's pretty awesome. And then they said they're going to have 300 servers all over the world, or 300,000 servers. 300 is a small number. 300,000, that's how many they said. That is insane. That means that there will virtually be no lag. And I just don't know. I'm so glad. I'm hoping that means that Call of Duty will stop using hosts and it'll start using the servers like Battlefield does, because that'll be a lot better to me. Hold on a second, guys. I need to take a bite of my cereal. It's starting to get soggy. Okay. Yeah, I had to get my cereal, guys. But, talking with my mouth full. Don't hurt me, mommy. But I like the whole idea of the 300,000 servers over the world, because that just means less lag, and less lag means less raging, and less raging means a happier gaming community. Yay! But in reality, That is a large number of servers, guys. For those of you who don't know what number, like if that's a large number or not, it is a large number, and it's pretty insane. And then we think about the Kinect. Like some of my friends were saying, why did they bring Kinect back? It's not even that useful. It makes me think of the Wii. The reason why they brought Kinect back is because it is the most advanced thing in gaming ever made thus far. You don't need a controller in order to play. And then my friend was like, well, then why don't you have like Call of Duty and Battlefield on Kinect? That's not the Xbox's choice. They have the capabilities to do it, but it's up to the actual game designers that design each game to add that capability in there. But I don't think they're ready to do that, you know, because they haven't perfected it. But Kinect 2.0 looks amazing, like where you can just swipe your hand and it switches to the next screen, or where you can just do a voice command. I love it. It's, oh my god, so much more convenient, guys. And I'm so ready to get my hands on the console that it is ridiculous. What else did they talk about? Oh, they showed some gameplay from multiple different games, such as Forza and a lot of EA Sports games. It looked so good, guys. Like, it looked very realistic to me. Whenever they showed when they showed the EA Sports games, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a new era. But it looked so realistic, and I can't wait. I actually think I might end up buying a sports game. I don't really have very many, and you guys don't see that I have any, but I do have Madden 11, 12, something like that. I don't know. I have one of the Maddens, but I just don't have it in my game collection because I don't play it. But I'm looking forward to actually being able to play a sport game on there because it looks so much better. And then Forza, oh my god, Forza 5 looks amazing. I think I'm in love with it. It just, oh my gosh, guys. I love Forza. I just never have had a Forza game. I play them all the time for my friends, and I love Forza, and this game looks amazing. And I'm trying to think of what else they talked about. Oh, Xbox Live memberships. Some people were wondering, what about Xbox Live memberships? Are they going to be free? Are they going to be... well, a month ago or so, they said something about Xbox Live memberships being free, but I don't know if that's true. I'm hoping it is, but if it isn't, then, well, it's nothing new. But if it is, then there's nothing that PlayStation 4 has against the Xbox at that point. If they make Xbox Live memberships free, and they start charging for stuff like in-game content instead, which they already do, then that'll be amazing. That's how they make their money. They don't need to charge for Xbox Live memberships, and then that'll be just perfect. Because their sales are going to skyrocket because of the pricing on the Xbox One is supposed to be around $400 because the parts that they used when they made the Xbox 360 were extremely expensive that date. Today, the parts that they use now are a lot cheaper. They've gone down in value, which doesn't mean that it's going to be a crappy console. What it means is that it's going to be a lot cheaper for the consumer, which is us. So that means it'll probably be around $400, which I'm hoping it'll be. That's how much I bought my Xbox for, the Modern Warfare 3 Edition console. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. But whenever they said that they were going to bring memberships over from the Xbox Live currently to the next Xbox Live, that means, what I can infer from that and what I can assume that means is that, I know assuming makes an ass out of you and me, I know, guys. But what I can assume out of that is that you will be able to play with people on the current gen. Like, I'm playing on Xbox One, they're on Xbox 360, we can play, but maybe, you know, they're making the transition really smooth. Maybe they won't have the exact same, you know, games as me. Maybe in the future they've stopped releasing them for the last gen, they'll only release them for my gen, or for the next gen, Xbox One, and let's say I'm on the Xbox One and my friend's on Xbox 360 and we both have Battlefield 4 or Call of Duty Ghosts, which we know is both coming out on both consoles. What that means is I will probably be able to play with them, but the advantage I have is a better graphical capability. And that also means that it'll convince more people to want, like, hey, my friend has it, he can still talk to me, why don't I go ahead and get it anyway? So then that'll be a really smooth transition and make them earn a lot of money through that, and that's definitely a really good idea to me. So I hope you guys did like this video. Be sure to smack that like button and the subscribe button for the loving, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Yesterday, I gained a good, 3 subscribers after I went to bed. I was pretty happy about that. Because yesterday, I wasn't very happy about what was going on. My subscriber count was going down because I had to go to town. And I wasn't getting any views on some of my videos. But now I've started getting views. And it's getting better now. So now that I'm back, guys, I hope you guys will forgive me for going out of town for a couple days. It just happened, and there's nothing I could do. So I hope you did like the video. Be sure to smack that like button. Smack it. And give that subscribe button for the loving. Make out to it. Have sex with it. Do whatever the hell you want with it. and stay tuned for my next video. Peace.
Kill confirmed. Time's almost up. Friendly lightning strike in.